Welcome to Hockey Ultimate Talk. We're back with another week of exciting topics to discuss. Thrash, how's it going?
I'm doing pretty well, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Very excited to talk about all our amazing topics from Game 7s to the exciting Week 2 Stanley Cup event, and game days are back, right? So that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, out of nowhere, it's like they were like, "Hey, we have stuff that we could do." Do you remember when we made content? We could do that again. It's kind of weird.
So, okay, here's my question. Do you think game days, like, they've had the card art all year long, or that was, like, in a recent patch they got that?
There's no way that they didn't have the card art.
You think no way, right?
I don't know why they would stop doing them. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
we've had them for the last couple of years, right? It's not like this is a last year thing.
Yeah, since, was it 23 or 2 it started? I forget.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
yeah.
So I don't know why they would just stop using them, you know?
No, it doesn't make any sense because there are so many big games throughout the year. It's like fun little themes around games you could have done a game day for. Like,
oh yeah,
like I don't know, like Stamkos' return to Tampa, right? Like that could have been a game day.
Exactly. You could
Right,
do
like,
stuff like that.
yeah.
And it would have been welcome, and people would have liked that. And they decided to do it for Game 7s here in the playoffs. It's a cool idea. I ended up making Sunquist because not that I wanted St. Louis to win, but for my Wings team,
Yeah,
90 win overall for cheap. You know, pretty good addition. Speaking of, that game last night was wild.
Both games were insane. They really were.
Yeah, well, I mean, they bring back the game day cards, which is cool, but it feels like a little too late at this point, considering the season's pretty much, you know, we're already done the first round.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say too now is if you think about it, what if there was no Game 7s? They're just not gonna use them.
They just wouldn't have done it. Yeah,
that's what
exactly.
I mean,
That's
right? Like,
right.
were they just waiting for a Game 7? What if there was no Game 7 the whole playoffs? Obviously, that's unlikely, but.
Yep. I'm just saying, I'm throwing this out there. It definitely didn't go Detroit's way, but like Detroit versus Montreal, with like a week left in the season, that was a huge game, right? The winning team is essentially making the playoffs. It's a 4-point swing on the two teams competing there, and didn't do anything for that. So that was the first one that came to mind, and there's plenty of others. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, I mean, there's so many like big games throughout the season that you could have done it for. So I mean, I don't know. It's strange. I mean, because like it's just extra content they could have always added.
Who won that game? The fans. The fans won that. That was a good game of hockey.
Yeah, we love hockey.
But I don't know. I like that they brought it back. Just it's May.
It's
May.
I hate to say it, but it's too little, too late. It is. Like I'm sorry. Yeah. Like it's not a better late than never. Because really, it just makes it more frustrating that it would come out now.
Yeah. Like why didn't we do this earlier? Why? Where you know, it just doesn't make any sense, in my opinion.
No, I agree. I mean, what do you think of the cost? Like, I feel like they're even kind of expensive, low-key.
They are a bit expensive, but at the same time, what are we doing with these cards?
The 89s even, right?
Yeah. You need event cards, so...
You're right. Yeah, I
mean...
It
just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Like, they okay, yeah, so here's the 89s, and you trade them in, you get the 91s. That's great. That's great. And then if you want to earn 89s, what else? There's no other set that you can use the 89s on unless you're like 87 sets, but then you're losing value on every trade.
That's the thing. So, like, it's so dumb to like have all these cards that, again, you're going to put an 89 into an 85 set or 80. It just makes no sense. It's stupid.
Well, for example, I was talking about it in today's video. Hey, guys, go check out my YouTube channel. It's called Henreek. But what you want to do... In reality, so let's say you get 86s, though, right? And throughout the XP path, you actually earn guaranteed 86s, and I was talking about that. So you get these 86s, and you look through the sets, and the only sets that you can do with the 86s right now are the Team of the Week sets, and you trade in 82 or better to get an 84 Team of the Week, and that's what you can do with your 86s right now. That's going backwards to go forwards, so you're not going to do that.
Yep.
You can trade in the 86s for a chance at an 87, but that's gambling, and that's basically the trade deadline sets, so you're not going to do that. And you can trade them in for, like, X Factors or Icons, but guess what? You only need, like, 77 overall players for that.
Yep.
So you're not going to do that either. So now you have a bunch of cards that have no value that are just sitting around.
Yeah. No, I mean, absolutely. And that's why I was also talking about it in my video today, too, that I think they'd just be better off doing what they had in previous years when it comes to making MSPs, right? And just making every card eligible to be traded in for whatever the currency is, whether it's power-up collectibles, whether it's... just collectibles in general, right? I mean, it's just such a lack of just use of all of our cards, and that's why the market looks the way it does.
Also, I'm sorry, a little bit off topic, but you reminded me somehow. We were talking in the last episode about base cards, random base cards,
Yeah,
85
yeah.
overall base cards. There are some 84s out there now.
What players have you seen?
I don't remember exactly who, but I've seen 2 now.
Gold?
84 overall base cards of like random ass players.
Let me check it out.
I'll do my best throughout the podcast to see if I can find them. I think someone posted a couple of them on Reddit, so that's good.
That's
I'll take a look.
good. Yeah.
But I have seen a couple now, and what are we doing? Like, what's happening now?
Yeah, I don't get it. I really, really don't.
I just saw somebody on Reddit get a free pack, your daily login pack, with a MSP Jerome McGinley in it.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh my god. Well, that's good. That's a good
crazy.
thing. Yeah.
That's awesome. Like, good for you. That's amazing. But also, fuck you.
You see, I'm not seeing any of the 84 bases on the market. Like, of like the new ones, at least.
I will let you know if I see anything, okay?
Oh, of course. But yeah.
Because Goligoski also wasn't on the market, right?
Yeah, so maybe it's just like a thing where, like, it's not like you can't see it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I honestly don't know.
Who knows?
I could not tell you. Yeah, there's Goligoski. We've got Robert Bortuzzo on the Islanders. Has an 84.
See, that's interesting because he's another one where I don't think he played in the NHL this year, right?
And then we also have Chris Weidman on the Habs.
84s.
Yep.
Not in the collection.
Are they in the collect? I'm gonna see if they're in the collection because they are not under alumni cards, by the way. They're not alumni cards.
I'll look at Weidman. Let me see. Let me see if I can see. He's at Montreal, right?
Yep.
Well, what is happening?
I'll go to the Islanders and look for Bortuzzo.
Yep. Let me see. 84 overall. Let's see. I doubt it, but I mean, we'll look.
I doubt it as well. Bortuzzo is not in the collection.
And Weidman is not as well.
What the fuck are we doing here, man?
It's like, is it like a joke they're trying to pull or something? Or
I don't know. That's they got all the alumni and now they have these guys.
Like, yeah, if you guys have seen any of these base cards, I mean, let us know because I mean, I haven't really seen one besides like the one picture you showed me, right? Of the.
Here, I'll put the link to the Discord or the Reddit post here.
Yeah,
I'll put it in the chat if anyone wants to take a look. So there you go. But yeah, what on earth?
Bortuzzo played this year? Oh, I didn't realize that, honestly. I just didn't even hear his name, I feel like. Discuss and linked about the new Iggy is the most goated card art of all time. I don't know what that means.
It's okay, I guess.
If people hated on power of MSPs last few years, I blame them. Maybe that is a factor. Maybe because I feel like people did not like how things were made, right? So
that's the thing. Like, and I would agree with that. There's a lot of complaints about how things were done in the previous years. One of the big complaints I've seen this year, though, is the lack of the ability to continue to make cards after the event is over.
No, that is actually one of the biggest L's for sure. I don't understand why you can't, especially for when new players join the game, they can't get these cards.
82 Pro Tour, is that rare? No. No, that is a regular card. But
he said, "Is that rare?"
You know, good on you. You know.
I told 84 base Ole Jokinen. He's probably lying. I wouldn't listen to him.
I mean, that's fine.
No, but
go ahead.
Yeah, it's just it's a weird thing. I mean, with this game, I mean, there's so much to even say. Like there's so many mysteries with this game. I mean, the things that change from week to week, the things that appear randomly, things getting leaked every 2 seconds. I mean, it's just like.
You know something that I just realized though, Reek?
What's up?
All of the cards that I just mentioned, they're all untradeable.
Oh. So there you go. That could be interesting.
Very interesting. I wonder, what if... Alright, hold on. Tinfoil hat time. What if these are cards that were already made, but weren't supposed to be put into the game? And they went, we hit a button and they're available in certain sets by accident or something. Right? Like, last year, Team Builders were available in packs for some reason for a little bit, but that wasn't supposed to happen.
True.
So what if that is what happened here? Where they're accidentally putting cards into different, like, packs. Like, specific packs.
It wouldn't shock me. It really would not shock me. I mean, how could it?
That's sad that it wouldn't shock you, though.
Right? I mean,
like
but nothing shocks me at this point, right? I mean, it doesn't really seem like anything is really, like you said, on schedule. Everything seems kind of all over the place at this point.
Why did they take away the collectibles you got from Champs? Because nobody, if I'm being honest with you, nobody used the collectibles to make a Champs card.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone complained that Champs players didn't get guaranteed rewards.
Yep.
So, this is their This is their answer.
It's unfortunate because, I mean, they could have just kept the collectibles, right? With the
Oh,
player.
absolutely. But that was their response.
No, I know, because their value, their thought is the value of the 94 Champs card is equivalent to what you used to get in the collectibles, right? From previous years, I guess.
Yep. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
That is exactly it. Is it fair? No, I don't think so. I don't think, like, a 94 overall right now is going for 80K.
Yeah, right, literally. It's... And again, their cards they're fine, but they're not, like, unreal to the point of, like, wow, I really need to play Hut Champs for this player, right?
No, nobody wants to play for champ. No, nobody's bothering, man. Like, that's the thing. Like,
only like the real grinders are playing champs at this point.
Did we talk about this? Hold on. Did we talk about this in the last episode? Was it one of my streams where I was talking about the player base, the other people that actually play Hut?
I feel like I don't remember, honestly, if you did mention it last podcast.
All right, well, let me bring it up for you. Okay, so what I did I believe it was one of my streams then, because somebody was saying that how is the most popular mode so neglected? One, Hut is not the most popular mode, and I think we can, if you spend a little bit of time playing the game, you'll see that. Like, Hut is not, it is not the most popular mode. But
no.
That's, you know, a totally different thing here. Based on trophies, last year, we'll look at the last year, we can look at this year as well, but let's see. Last year, 2.4% of all players who played NHL 24 played 5 Rivals games. 2% played Rivals. You'll wonder why you can't find a game. Now, if you want to go a little bit further than that, hold on. You want to go a little bit further than that. 5.4% of players added an X Factor player to their team. You get an X Factor player when you first make your team.
Literally.
5% of people who played Hockey Ultimate Team, or sorry, 5% of people who played NHL played Hockey Ultimate Team. 5% of the player base last year.
It's incredible.
There's your answer. Nobody plays the fucking mode.
And the highest is probably, be a pro, right?
I'll see if I can find anything through trophies here. But 3.4% of players logged into Hut 7 times throughout the year.
3%, like that's crazy.
3% of players.
And I guess we wonder why Hut doesn't get any more like updates and stuff, right? Like huge additions every year.
Let me see if I can find anything here for Be a Pro or anything like that. More people scored an overtime game-winning goal in World of Chell than made a Hut team.
That I believe.
That's funny.
That's not shocking to me though. Yeah.
No, not at all. More people bought an item in the vanity store than made a Hut team.
That's a little bit surprising, maybe.
Let's see. Trying to see if there's anything. 3.4% of players won a threes eliminator game.
Okay, that's like almost right there with Hut. That's crazy.
Yep. Let's see.
He said, "What do you mean?"
Oh yeah, no, 8.5% of players activated an X Factor in Be a Pro.
So there you go.
7.3% of players play the ones now.
So you got a lot of casuals that play NHL. Is kind of what I'm.
Yeah, you do. Oh yeah, you do. Not a lot of people playing Hockey Ultimate Team though.
Now, how do you get people to play Hut? I mean, that's the real thing.
No, you're right. Not 9.8% of players scored a goal in Be a Pro.
There you go.
So 10% of people who bought the game played Be a Pro, at least once.
It's wild.
3% played NHL or played Hut.
Hut, yeah. Is that the highest percent? No. I'm assuming the Be a Pro one.
Yeah, I think so. I'll look at NHL 25, see if anything's changed this year or how the numbers have changed, but I don't think it's going to be much different. No, it might be a little bit different, but.
He said, "What do you mean? We have wild card." Yeah, we have
wild card. Okay, 17% of players played Be a Pro this year.
Oh wow, which is weird because it's literally the same thing.
Exact same thing, but different gameplay, right? They highlighted different gameplay.
That's true. So. Green 1 tees.
Yep. So 17%. And it looks like 17 is the highest. We got 10% drafted a player with an X Factor in franchise mode.
Okay.
I would say franchise mode's probably your most played.
Yeah,
10% played ones now.
10%?
Yep.
That's kind of crazy, I feel like.
8.7% played threes eliminator.
Damn, people love eliminator, huh? That's why they don't get rid of it, probably.
Yeah, that's exactly it, right?
Like people do play it.
13.8% of people in World of Chell scored the game-winning goal in overtime.
What was the percent?
24.7% scored a goal in World of Chell.
Damn.
Let's see. Hey, look at that. 45% of people broke the glass with a shot or a hit.
That's pretty funny.
It is pretty good. Yeah, other than that, though, like, I'm looking... so it does look like Hut did go up a little bit here. 7% of players played 5 Rivals games this year.
Okay.
7%!
We're cooking
Played
now.
5 games.
That's good.
So, and 15% of players added an X Factor to their lineup this year. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're doing
so,
good.
well, that's the big issue, though. 15% of players are adding an X Factor to their lineup, and only half of those players are playing Rivals.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
So, 12% of people... Oh, wow, that's really bad. 12% of people who have played NHL 25 have reached level 5 on an XP path.
Wait, that's like really bad, actually.
That's really bad. That's like one objective.
Wait,
that's really bad.
Wait, I'm stunned a little bit about that.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
I'm seeing 0.03% of gamers broke the NHL record for points and be a pro.
10% of all players have played 1 squad battle game.
Jesus. This is an interesting one, though. You saw this one? Collect an event player in HUT. 16% of gamers unlocked this, it says.
Oh, there you go. So you gotta think, Xbox and PlayStation will be different as well.
Well, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So let me see. I'm looking for that.
Yeah. Do they even have the
21.5 on PlayStation?
Oh, okay. That's actually pretty decent.
That is very good. Look at that. I wonder if that's people who pre-ordered the game because you got the
free.
Oh, it is too. It'll be people who pre-ordered the game because you got the cover athlete cards.
Yep. So it's not good then, you mean, in other words.
Well, yeah, 21% of players got the card, but only 10% of players actually made a team. So
yeah.
Get it free with the special edition.
Well, yeah. How many players do you think are online currently right now? I'm looking at the number.
So I will say on Friday when the second week of the event dropped, there was like 24,000. So
what do you? If
right
you're
now,
guess,
I'll say like 16.
20,000.
Are you gonna lie after being a supporter of EA Sports ever since? Well, wait. Are you gonna lie after being a supporter of EA Sports ever since NHLPA 93? I'm now 45 years old, retiring from NHL. Who's lying? I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. Legitimate question. Before we continue on with what you're saying, who's the liar in this conversation? Tupac. Who is? Are you gonna lie? Is what you said. Am I gonna lie to you? I don't know what I'm lying to you about. It was a mistake. Okay, thank you. Okay, just trying to. I want to make sure I understand what you're trying to say before I.
Yeah, you said Tupac. That just made me laugh. Like it's
that's
like
his name.
I know, but you make it seem like that's actually Tupac or something.
Shout out to Tupac, big NHL fan since NHL '93.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. He wasn't even alive at that point when NHL '93 came out. I don't even know.
Yes.
Yeah, I forget when he passed away. I blame Trump for EA NHL's downfall.
Well, I don't know about that one.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess we could circle back into HUD now a little bit. So, I mean...
Yeah, we can. Sorry, I went on a little tangent there, but I just wanted to bring up the numbers. I thought it was really interesting. When people always ask, hey, why isn't HUD better, blah, 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 this is the reason why. No, I mean, it's all good things you brought up, honestly. Like, I mean, it kind of gives you context on, you know, why you can't find games sometimes at HUD, like you said, and maybe why HUD doesn't get a lot of upgrades each My
year.
game just crashed.
Really? Yeah, mine's still up, but...
Like, no, like dashboarded.
Yeah, just on the menu, or like what were you doing?
I was just on the menu.
Yeah,
I got something went wrong with this game or app.
Maybe that's it. It's just done. They closed down the servers for the year.
Thank God.
So week 2 of the Stanley Cup event. So are you surprised they released new MSPs? No, right?
No, I figured that was going to happen. I know you didn't think that was going to happen.
I thought maybe there'd be a new event, right? So, like, are we going to get more Stanley Cup MSPs this Friday? Or what do you think?
I really don't know what the plan is because the second round starts today. So, like, again, they started a week behind. Exactly. That's what throws everything off. Right? So, because they started a week behind, nobody really knows what the plan is here. So, if I had to take a guess, I would say just continue with this because it's been a really lackluster year, and they probably, don't want to put in the extra effort, just being honest, but,
Do you think, like, they don't want to, like, release a new event
Oh,
now?
man, Reddit is a wild fucking place. Jesus.
Wait, what? What?
All right. I'm really glad my screen is not being shared.
What? What did you just see?
Nothing. It's fine. Apparently, Star Wars Day was yesterday, and people were celebrating. That's all.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what that could mean.
May the 4th be with you. Let's fuck to celebrate.
Yeah, you're into some freaky stuff, Thrash.
Yeah, it was on my main page, and it was under the cosplay thing. So.
Jesus Christ, Thrash, you're
cosplay tab. It's not even like I was on like StarWarsFucking.com or something like that.
Oh, is that a website? Oh.
Probably. Yeah, everything's a website. Come on.
True. I only play hockey ever since 2K or ESPN because they're only companies that can save the NHL franchise. Maybe even Fox Sports Hockey or 98. Those companies don't even exist anymore, do they?
989 is San Diego Studios. So.
Oh, okay. There you go. Why can't you make the old MSPs like you could at the start? Yeah, I mean, I have no clue.
Yeah, we mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
Not okay, but
Yep.
What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. That's the thing.
So we're talking about.
You can do.
What are your thoughts on the selection of MSPs for this week?
I'm surprised that Lidstrom didn't get one yet. Like,
you gotta think he's getting one, right? There's just no way.
He is, right? Like,
here's the other thing,
strange,
though, because if you're gonna tell me the Stanley Cup MSPs are gonna be like what's coming out again on Friday, well, are there gonna be 95? Or they're still gonna be 94?
Nope. 94 across the board for the next 2 months.
So you think until June, like late June, we're not getting 95s?
Correct. That if I had to guess, that would be where we're at.
And what do you think of that?
I think that it is a terrible, terrible idea. But
yeah, because I mean,
do they ever make MSPs better per round when they do the MSPs?
They did, yeah, before.
Well, then maybe they changed it up. But again, if they're gonna do 95s round 2, 96s for round 3, and then 97s round 4, you think that's gonna happen?
But why couldn't they do that, right? In theory, and then 98s in like July, and then 99s in August.
Very obviously, they want progression to be slower. Reek.
Yeah, but do they? They released 99 speed cards!
We saw that the entire year. Progression has to be very slow. That's why the event cards are coming out at 89 overall in fucking May.
Yeah, it's really strange. I mean...
They could be 95s. They could be 95s, but if they're not, I'm not going to be
You won't be shocked.
Stunned.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
No,
because they just released the team builders.
That's the thing, yeah, that's the thing. But, I mean, I guess, do they usually kind of follow them up pretty quickly? Like the MSPs, like, usually match the team builder overalls, or?
I couldn't tell you anymore. Everything blends together. Everything's the same. I
mean, yeah, you get the team build. Like, they just gotta rebrand, like, everything. Like, I hate to say it. Like, it's the same thing. X Factors, team builders, icons. Like, it's just the same 3 things every year, right? And you're just getting those cards each and every year. The same players every year. I don't know what to do, what they can do, but they got to do something different.
Now, I will say this, taking a look at the Hut Champs leaderboard for this round. I stopped at 8. I was going to go for the Forsberg, decided not to.
Yeah.
Stopped at 8 wins. At 8 wins, I'm barely at rank 2,000. So a lot of people still playing Hut Champs.
There's no way to, like, look at all of, like, anymore, right? Like, I can't see, like...
No, I believe they fixed it. There was a way last year. I don't think you can this year, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Also, really interesting, just taking a look at the leaderboard here. We got 3 rank 1s and like 13 rank 4s in this one here. So that's really
pretty funny.
Yep.
Gotta love it.
But yeah, I don't think you can, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it just like resets the thing every time you basically try to do it.
But at least I'd say 3,000 or 4,000 people playing Champs still, which is.
And I thought that's just on PlayStation, right? So.
That's just on PlayStation. I mean, yeah, but there's only like 9 people who play on Xbox.
Pretty much, yeah. It does feel like that. You're not wrong. Yeah, I mean
that's just, how it is.
I don't know. I mean, it's... What are your thoughts? Okay, this is something that I also brought up in my video from today.
Sure.
So, they released 16 Stanley Cup like event cards, right, on Friday? They're all alumni.
Not only are they all alumni, but I don't know, maybe... Selming, Zubov, maybe Corey Serich, they're going to make my team. But, like, who is, like 89s? It's not Fus J. Pandolfo. What?
Yeah,
89 overall?
Yeah, it's just... Like, what I said they should do is, like, if you're going to release 16 event cards, just do 8 current, 8 alumni, right?
I don't know why there's so much alumni focus this year.
And like it doesn't stop, right? Like it's like every chance they can get, they're gonna put an alumni card out. It really feels like.
Yep. It feels like the person or people in charge are trying to relive the 1990s.
It honestly does. Like you're not wrong. Like it basically feels like we're playing.
You're the
like,
MSPs, dude. Like
no, like seriously.
Murphy, Ginla, and Trache.
Well, Trache is an older player, but still though.
You know what I'm saying.
No, for sure. But again, like even the MSPs, right? Like there's 3 alumni, right? Like it can't be like 3 current and 2 alumni. No, like it always has to be more alumni than current. Not even equal. It's always more.
It's frustrating.
And then let's get into the wild card too. Let's get into wild card. What are your thoughts on that?
No. They gave us new cards that were really good.
Yeah. How do you get them, Thrash?
So what you need to do is get a credit card.
And how much do I need to load up on that card?
Also, by the way, fuck you. Okay? Brian Trache played in the 90s. Shut the fuck up.
What, he played 1 year?
No. He played until 94.
Okay, so barely.
90, 91, 92, 93, 94. 5 years. Half the fucking decade. What do you want from me?
I'm sorry.
Baby back, bitch.
Okay, when I think of Trache, I think about the fucking 80s Islanders winning cups. I don't think about the 90s of
Yeah, he was on the
Trache.
Penguins, so maybe that's why.
There you go, yeah. That's probably why.
That might be why. But yeah, I'm just I don't know what to do anymore.
I mean,
I don't.
Have you seen any of those cards even up on the auction house, the wild card ones? I mean, it's probably tough to see them because, yeah, they released wild card packs. They're
Dude, those
untradeable.
Packs, oh, dude, I opened one of the packs. I got 3 of the same player.
Wait, are you
3
serious?
of the same card out of 10. How?
Wait. Which one did you open?
The 10-player pack.
Yeah?
Wild card pack.
And what'd you get?
3 Gabe Velardes and a bunch of fucking 82s.
You're saying, like, the same overall? Or I'm confused.
The same card. 84.
You have, like, a video of that or something, or no?
I do. It's on my channel.
Wait. How? I didn't know that was even possible. What video was it?
Yep.
Like, how long ago did you upload this?
It wasn't yesterday. It's the day before. Saturday.
It's the... Let's see. Is it Can I Finally Win a Pack prediction one, right?
Yeah. It's the last pack I opened in the video. It starts out with the Gabe Velarde. I'm like, all right, Gabe Velarde, former Spitfire. Scroll through the pack, and it's another Gabe Velarde. I'm like, bro, what on earth? And the very next card is another Gabe Velarde, and I fucking crashed out.
Gostisbehere, Velarde, Kesserling, Besser, Velarde. Wait, hold on. No, he's got Harley, Velarde again. What am I seeing?
Yep. There's a McDavid on the auction.
And you got him another! Oh my god, you would have gotten 3 times. That's ridiculous. How is that allowed, honestly? Like, it's one thing if you can get
I legitimately say in the video, like, how is this legal?
Yeah, no, that doesn't actually make any sense. I'm sorry.
By the way, there's a Chara and 2 McDavids up from the wildcard cards.
How much are they listed for?
McDavid is up for 500K. Chara's up for 950.
Makes sense, yeah, Chara. Because, obviously, there's not many Chara cards.
No.
But again, why can't we make these cards? Why can't they be... What I said in my video, actually, today about Wildcard is... Why don't we, like... How about this? What if you made it like Wildcard...
I hope you didn't say it like this, because it would have been a really...
No, I didn't. But no, basically, I was like... What if you made it how it was at the beginning of the year Wildcard, where you played Wildcard and you got certain Wildcard players along the path, and then you were able to trade them in, and then you turn them into one of these cards, and yes, they're bound.
Can you not use logic?
Because
are you telling me at the beginning of this year, when Wildcard was introduced at the very beginning, they had a system where you could obtain Wildcard players that they released?
Yeah.
Wow. You would think that they would use that the entire year.
It's sad because it just seems so simple, right? Like it just does seem so simple. Like, I'm not saying every single week you have to release 94 overall cards that everyone can get for like easy, right? I'm not saying that, but like at times like this where it's late in the year and you release all these cards, especially the Chara, and I mean the Markstrom, I'd love to get the Markstrom. I can't get him. I mean, I can't.
Wait, you want the Markstrom?
The best goalie in the playoffs, respect him.
Best goalie in the playoffs, yeah.
He was ranked #1 after the first round.
No, absolutely, man. He's doing great. I can't wait to watch him in round 2.
But yeah, what do you think they could have done to implement these cards better, the wild card ones?
So why don't they have a collectible system where you earn collectibles throughout, and then you can use those collectibles to trade in for the overall player that you want at that time? So hypothetically, they release 10 different wildcard players, let's say at 88, 89, 90, 91, etc. And the more you play wildcard, the more collectibles you get, and you can use those collectibles to trade in for the players that you want.
Wait, isn't that... Gosh, that reminds me of something. That reminds me of Draft Champs.
Oh, shit! What is... Oh, wait. Are you saying that's something that they used to have?
They did, yeah, they actually did, about 10 years ago.
Huh. Well, I thought I was being creative there. My bad.
That's such a good point, though. Like, wildcard, you can make it where it's like there's a lot of replayability, right? Like,
oh, absolutely. Dude, it doesn't have to end after
No.
fucking 8 games.
No.
Like, you can make it so that way there's a reason to play it.
yeah, like 100%. Again, everyone looks at it as Hut Rush. Just get my chores done.
Yeah, nobody actually is enjoying it. It's,
At first, it was fun, because I was like, oh, wow, it's a break from rivals. But then it just became, what's the point?
Get your collectibles.
Yep.
Trade them in for nothing.
It's very frustrating. I don't
12
know.
collectibles this week, Reek. 12 collectibles.
Yeah, and again, they're giving less collectibles. But now, guess what? They're giving us 87s.
That was another thing I complained about in my video, by the way. Why are we getting 87 event cards that are the same value as a base card?
Well, I guess the 87 you
For
can
trading.
use in the MSP sets, though, right? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
Because in, let's say, the previous event Cornerstones, 87s were event cards that you used to make 89 event cards.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
So, like, you could use 85s to make the 87 event cards.
Yeah.
Right now, it's the 87
Yeah.
whatever card.
You're right, yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. It should be 89.
It should be 89.
Yeah.
That's exactly
And
what it is.
like the moments. The same thing as the moments.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. They didn't progress the sets or the rewards.
And the biggest L, too, I mean, this is off topic now, but the Team of the Weeks, like, why did they make it in the objectives? They reversed it, you know what I mean?
Bro, nobody does it anymore, by the way.
No.
Like,
Dude, I'm literally, when I look at my Team of the Week objectives, 1 out of 20, 1 out of 70, 0 out of 50. I've done nothing.
Yep. No, why would you?
For 190.
That 90 is not really going to help you either.
No.
That's the problem.
One.
Bro, 90s are selling for 15K.
Yeah, and how much did the 90 Team of the Weeks go for?
Not much more than that.
Probably a little bit more, right? Like, not much.
A little bit more, but the problem is you're getting a 93 Team of the Week. You know what 93s are selling for on the auction house?
Like 100-something K.
No. 93s you can get for like 70.
Really?
Yep.
Even Team of the Weeks, or no?
No, I don't know about Team of the Weeks, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is Tupac? Are you just Session? Are you Session? I feel like that's Session.
Or that other guy. Remember?
Yeah, there's a couple of them. I think is this a new account? This a new account?
Let me see.
It is not a new account.
No. He's got Tupac as his picture as well in the background. Looking good.
Well, of course he does. That's him.
Previously subbed for 4 months. Maybe he changed his name, right, or something?
Yeah, I don't recognize the name. That's all.
I'm trying to see.
It's gonna be Session. Watch.
It could be. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I'm frustrated with the game. I know you are as well. Nothing is making any
It
sense.
sucks. I feel like we do say the same shit every week, right? Like, I don't want to be a yap complaint session every week, right? I don't want that, obviously. But
that's the thing, though. Like, what have they done? Look, they brought in wildcard, or not wildcard, sorry, game day cards. Awesome. All right, good. A little late, but hey, at least you're doing something. That's what. Other than that, what have they done that is a positive, though?
In the last week, right? At least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean nothing. I mean, I hate to be like blunt, but yeah, no, definitely nothing. Right? It's just been the same. You can essentially say the last week that we did the podcast, the same stuff came out essentially.
Yeah, game day cards and
that's the only difference.
Look at the fucking objectives, man. Sets.
Yep.
What are we doing
No,
for
I'm sorry.
86?
Yeah. No, it's very very uncreative. I mean, really, it's just there's a lack of like creative like thoughts going into the content.
Same objectives multiple times through.
Yeah, no, and then sets, and then it'll be packs, right?
Yep, and then it'll be die, play this game and ruin your life.
He said ruin your life. Sometimes I think that maybe it did ruin my life a little bit, NHL.
Bro, you could have been a doctor.
Yeah, but I'm playing Hot Rivals.
I don't know if we can consider what you do playing Hut Rivals.
Oh, what I bitch, right?
Oh, I mean, watching you play the game is painful.
What if I win though? Then I'm happy.
Even if you win, you're not happy. You're angry. You're still like, fuck, man. Why is it always so hard? It should always be easier for me.
It should, 'cause I'm a good player. I'm a good player. Oh no, I've ripped my earphone that's in my sock. Wait, how's that even happened? Oh wait, we're good. I'm back.
Having an objective for packs is insane. It is, I agree.
Yeah,
Open 100 packs if you want more packs.
Yeah, because honestly,
Open 100 packs to earn packs. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, and I know obviously packs are considered, the ones you get from XP Path and
daily login and shit.
But come on, realistically, they kind of are telling you buy packs with money almost. It kind of feels that way a little bit.
Absolutely. Guys, look, if you don't spend $200, you're not going to get what could be an 85 in that final tier. So,
What do you think the overall should be for the sets? Like, if you want to be serious about the sets, like what should be the 84 plus 86? It should be what?
It should be an event card.
Or
something that you can use for an MSP.
Yeah, that's true. Because again, if you're getting an 86 base card or something, or an old event card,
use it.
Yeah. In anything.
No.
Even the current event. There's no 86s, right? So.
Team of the week set. Go ahead, trade it in as one of your 82s.
Yeah. Yeah, that's foolish. I'm sorry, it is.
My video today is going to get a lot of hate because I complain a lot.
So people don't like when you complain?
No, I get a lot of complaints about me complaining.
Funny, yeah. When I complain, everyone's like, good job,
all you
Henry.
ever do is bitch and complain, Thrash.
Well, it's funny because you don't.
No, never. No. But in previous years, it was, why are you always so positive, Thrash?
And now go figure.
So,
You can't win. You can't win, though. You really can't with obviously the community, unfortunately, right? But.
And I hate to say it, but this is the honest truth. Still a lot of people who are enjoying the game this year.
Oh, for sure. I have a lot of people that come in my chat, new people saying, "Oh, I'm just got the game. I'm hopping on the game," right? Especially recently because it obviously went on EA Play, right? So.
Yep. Well, even on Reddit, you can find multiple posts all the time. The game might not be your favorite, but the gameplay is the best it's ever been. Blah blah blah. People say that.
No,
all the time.
I know people like the gameplay. I think that's one thing I will say. It does seem like more people like the gameplay than last year, right? I think that's fair.
I think the thing that we need to remember, as somebody like you and I mean, I'm not currently in Division 1, but I've played in Division 1 every year.
Yeah.
You are a Division 1 player, top 100 champs. I can get 10 wins and champs with my eyes closed, Most people, not in Division 1, not in Division 2, not in Division 3, most people not even playing Hut champs. So the games that they play are just regular hockey. They're not seeing
that's
the
the thing. Yeah, that's true.
Short sides, the bacon clappers, whatever.
No, it's true. If you're in D4, D3 even, it's probably honestly more fun. If we're being honest, it probably is more fun.
The lower divs who don't have to deal with the super sweats,
they're probably having a good time.
Yeah. And that's when I talk to not to I don't know how else to say this. When I talk to people at the Spitfire games, and I ask them about NHL if they play it. Obviously, they play it if they're watching me, whatever. But what they think, a lot of them are younger kids. A lot of them are, 12, 13.
Yeah.
They love it. They think it's tons of fun. But,
100%.
Again, they're not in the higher divisions or, sweating their balls off in Hut champs.
See, I'm not going to lie, though. I feel like as a kid, though, you're going to always love NHL. If you love hockey. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? Even if I was 13, 14 right now, I'd probably be really having fun still.
That's exactly it.
Right?
We are in the... Unfortunately, if you guys... We were talking about percentages of games and players and whatnot. So let's say 10% of people play Hut. Only about 0.3% of those players are actually in Division 1 or Division 2.
Yeah, exactly.
At least half of the players only play offline.
Oh, yeah, for 100%. 100%.
So you got to remember, we and a lot of our viewers and a lot of people who will listen to the podcast or will be on Reddit or on Twitter, they're not the people who are hardcore, the people who are in Division 4 or 5, whatever. They don't care about any of that stuff.
No, not at all.
They're just happy playing the game.
Yep.
So.
And again, good for them. I'm happy that people can enjoy the game. I'm never gonna be like, oh, how can you like it? Why are you playing? I hate people that do that though. I hate people that say, why are you playing NHL? Oh, it sucks. Well, how do you know what I mean? I don't like that. At the end of the day, if someone's enjoying playing the game, they should be able to enjoy the game.
Yep. Now, here's the thing. You don't enjoy playing the game.
What do you mean?
You do not like this game. It is very obvious watching you stream day in and day out how much you dislike NHL.
I want to like it, though.
You want to like it, but you don't. Correct?
Yeah, I would say. It's
I don't
hard.
like it either.
It's hard, and that's why you don't obviously play it a lot.
I don't stream at all. I've basically stopped.
Like
streaming.
especially gameplay, you really don't stream.
Oh, I'll go live. I'll play a game, rip my packs, take a look at new content, and then I'm done.
Yeah. Like how many games of NHL have you played? You think on stream this year? Like just a rough guess.
100.
You
100.
think? That's crazy.
All of the games that I play are offline.
Yeah.
And I'm doing. You know what? I'm gonna. If you guys are wondering, I'll show you exactly what I do every single day. Normally during the podcast, if I'm being honest with you.
Let's see it.
All right, so this is me playing NHL. Whenever I'm doing the podcast, this is what's going on in the background, so I can get rewards.
And again, that's a problem. That is not a good thing.
No, it's not a good thing. Why is that even allowed? Why are we allowed to get rewards for doing this?
For not playing.
Literally, I'm not playing the game and I'm getting rewarded.
You're getting essentially $35K a week for just putting your controller down.
$35K a week and some packs for my pack opening.
Exactly.
And actually, every game that I play, I get some coins.
Yep.
There's 30 games. And I get XP, so there's more packs.
Yep.
So, in reality, I stop at 8 wins every week for champs, so I play less now than I ever have. I play less now than I probably did last August.
Isn't that wild to say?
Yep.
Did you think that was going to be the case when the game, like the game
I thought Wildcard
first
was
came
going to
out?
be so good. Again, we have talked about this, but when we first heard about Wildcard, we thought it was going to be it.
We thought it was going to be the mode.
Yep. And it just ended up being Hot Rush. So.
But worse.
Literally worse than Hot Rush.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you get less. You just do. That's reality. You literally get less stuff in it.
Yep. It's funny too because people will complain that I complain about Hot Wildcard because they're like, oh, it's nothing like Hot Rush. I can finish this in 12 games. I was able to finish Hot Rush in 5. So now I'm wasting even more time playing. Like, what are you on about? No,
seriously though.
The rewards are worse. It takes longer to complete. Thank you very much. Good idea. Just completely off topic, but saw it on Twitter here. Rob Blake out as the GM of LA. What do you think about that?
I don't know if you saw my tweet. I literally called for his head. Well, you did see my tweet because you responded to my tweet, right? I said enough's enough. Fire the GM. I mean, they did.
They listened to you, man.
I mean, you have to admit though, 4 years in a row to the same team, you gotta probably move on, right?
Well, yes, but at the same time, why didn't you just make a trade for someone like McDavid or someone like that to make the team better?
No, that's true. I mean, you could obviously shore up the defense. Maybe you got Bouchard, right? He scored every game against them, right? Like I think
so like what you need to do is just poach their players.
Yeah, that's the only way to beat them at this point.
You become them, can't beat you.
That's exactly it. So, I mean, I think that's what they should try to look at maybe in the offseason, right? Maybe McDavid's available, right?
McDavid, Draisaitl, Bouchard, you get those 3, and I think that you have a pretty good chance of beating them next year.
Or the Oilers wouldn't even make the playoffs if that was the case.
It's brutal. Funny, but
let me see. Is there anything else about Hut that we haven't really talked about? I don't think, right? In the last week, not really, right?
I couldn't tell you, but I'm also not really paying attention anymore.
I guess because we did the podcast on Thursday too, so we pretty much got everything from last week until obviously Friday.
Yep. Did you do all your sets?
I am. Let me see. I have done 4.
Oh, okay, you're almost there then. If you do one more, you get an 80 overall player.
Yeah, I got an 80 coming up. That's pretty exciting, right?
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, let's talk about real life hockey now at this point. So how about them game 7? Let's talk about Dallas first of all. The Mikko Rantanen game, literally.
Oh, so good.
You think EA's gonna do anything for that?
In a few weeks.
Have a good one. But, dude, when McKinnon scored to make it 2-0, I was like, they're done, Dallas. Like, there's no chance. Like, I was like, it's 100% over. So, to see that turn the way it did, when Rantanen made it 2-1, though, I was like, all right. I had a feeling they were going to tie it at least.
It was crazy. Good game.
I mean, that is just like one of the best games. I mean, both Game 7s were insane. Like, they really were. And it's just crazy. It just goes to show you that, like, think about the Avs, how much they bought, right? They traded one of their top prospects for Brock Nelson. Nelson didn't have a goal in the round.
I'm glad I had his card, by the way.
Yeah, I have him as well. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. They pretty much went all in, and Dallas was missing 2 crucial players, and they still beat them. So that, and if you saw the McKinnon quote, right, he said that, like, they're literally missing 2 of their best guys, and we still couldn't beat them. So where do you even go from there? Really, where do you?
Well, so what you need to do?
I know it's coming here.
You need to move on from McKinnon and Makar.
Now, where do you move them to, though?
I think you need to get older,
Okay.
get more experienced players. You move them to Detroit.
All right.
You get someone like Justin Hall to replace Kale Makar. You know, both right-handed defensemen. Be a great spot there. Vladimir Tarasenko would be a great replacement for.
Oh, but he's not a center, though. Tarasenko, he's not a center.
I mean, you just put him there though. It's fine.
You think it works?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Avs need Anthony Ciu. Okay.
Does he still play?
I have no clue. I've not heard that name in years, I feel like. I don't think so.
I think he was on Chicago. He got signed to a massive contract so they could hit the cap floor.
Oh, yeah, they did do that, right? Oh, yeah, maybe.
But other than that,
he
was born on my birthday, by the way.
Oh, that's funny. How old is he now?
30.
Oh, he's literally your birthday.
Yes.
Gotcha.
He
I'm looking at Dick
did play 8 games for the Blackhawks this year.
Oh, he must have been hurt then, right?
Or scratched or whatever.
I think crazy if he scratched. I mean, a team like
No, he played in Rockford this year.
Damn. How many years does he have left, I wonder?
I'll pull it up. He is, after this season, was like a free agent.
Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense then. EA should be giving away 88s and 89s and 90s and objectives, definitely.
Bro, he's making 4.25.
Hey, I'm sure he doesn't care he's in the minors.
Nope, does not give a fuck.
Look at that much money.
That's awesome.
And he probably did well, too, I'm sure, in the AHL.
Did you notice that I called out that guy for being session and he didn't talk again?
Yeah, I think that wait, why is it like a thing, though? Was he, like, banned somewhere?
No, but he, just what Tupac was saying and what Session says are almost identical.
Yeah,
so
you're not wrong. Jay Falsey brought up that I think Team of the Year and Team of the Season cards really fuck everything up, bring the same overall, because some of those cards should be like 96, 97 now, and now most teams aren't playing anymore, and now they have to get a new card from... Yeah, I mean, that is a true statement, yeah, because, like, think about it, like, Jack Hughes, when's he getting a card? You know what I mean? Like, I made...
Hopefully never.
We probably won't, so you don't have to worry about that.
I just pulled Jay Pandolfo.
In what?
Daily free pack.
I'm gonna go on my second account and open it as well.
That's where I open mine, yeah.
Yeah, the upgrades just take too long, and that's another thing we brought up plenty of times where there's just no reason to make X Factors, there's no reason to make holograms, it's just... Like, if you're new to the game, I would never tell you to start making hologram cards or X Factors. I would never do that.
Fuck no.
There's so many...
Do you remember the outrage from the beginning of the year, though, when people found out that the hologram cards weren't going to upgrade and the X Factors weren't going to upgrade?
Yep.
Bro, like, if you have been playing Hut for 4 or 5 years, whatever, when these cards upgraded, and you decided to make some because you thought they were going to be on your team the whole year and you wasted all those resources,
yeah,
I would have been pissed too.
No, like, seriously, though. Like...
If you're new to the game, I would tell you to uninstall. Fair.
That was just trade Jack Hughes for Mac and Juke Hughes for Makar. What?
I mean, I would do that, actually, because both of the Hughes brothers are class, so...
Yeah, they both got shoulder surgery.
And so did Brat.
Brat surprised me. I didn't know he was hurt.
Like, what's going on?
I don't know. I think I gotta stop playing
You need
Reckless.
a new shoulder coach.
It was funny. I saw someone, like, the first reply to the tweet was like, everyone should just get shoulder surgery at this point on the team. Just go do it together.
It's crazy, man.
No, yeah, I can't believe that. I hope they're okay. I mean, again, Brat didn't look like he was hurt, so that's kind of interesting. He shot less this year, so maybe that was a thing, right?
Yeah.
The only chase card out right now is X Factor Barkov. Had the hardest round 1 matchup.
Oh, that's what we didn't talk about.
Yep.
Thank you for bringing up X Factor Barkov.
Yep.
That's right. X Factor Barkov, where you need to trade in higher overall cards to get him.
Except for Bedard, Thrash. He's the same overall.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's so funny because think about it. Those cards are legitimately better than Barkov. They are. I don't care
Yeah.
about the free abilities. They are legitimately better.
Yeah, so you need to trade in Makar, Draisaitl, and Crosby, and then Connor Bedard. What?
No, I get it. You get 2 back bound, but even so, I'd rather have all 4 of them over the 1 Barkov. I really would. Right?
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible.
The Crosby is definitely better than Barkov right now. That's no question, in my opinion. And honestly, with all the cards, most people's teams have so many free ability cards. It's not like, oh my god, having Barkov with free ability is such an advantage. It's not. You have probably the free ability points to put on Crosby.
Yep. I say it every week, but they had a plan this year, and they did not follow through with it.
No, it changed every week, or every month, at least.
Well, we know for a fact that the X Factor series changed.
Oh, easily, yeah. I mean, it was all over the place.
So half the art said Series 3 on it.
Yep.
So we know for a fact something happened there.
Yeah, I mean, I think that goes without saying, right? I mean, it's... I don't know.
I like that Barkov still only goes to a 93, though.
Yeah, like, he hasn't gotten 1 upgrade since he got the card. Like, I just don't get it.
Embarrassing, man.
What is happening? It's just such a shame, really. It is. Like,
Where'd the Hellebuck go? He was going to be a part of it, and then he wasn't.
Yeah, he'll get his card in August. Like, what?
Yep.
Do you think they're even going to release those?
I have no idea, man.
I forget, I forget what the other ones were. Do you remember, like, that we saw, like, before the game came out? I have no clue. Obviously, we can't say it, obviously, anyway, but I don't even remember them.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
It's just, I mean, and by that time, like, are they really thinking we're going to be like, oh my god, Series 3 X Factors? Like, do they think that's actually going to come out of our mouth?
Probably.
Like, because, again, it's going to be July, probably, when they actually come out, if they come out.
Yeah, if. Did you, what do you think of Wildcard this week?
Like, what about it?
Players, who you get to draft in that.
Oh, I didn't even do it. I didn't even draft my team yet.
Oh, man, go draft your team of 80 overalls. Go ahead.
Wait, I'm going to it right now. Let's see.
You got to draft 4, 10. You got to draft 12 players, all 80, and like 82 overall and shit.
Wait.
Yep.
Wait. Why?
I don't know.
You can use, you get what, 6 wild cards, though, I guess?
Yeah, so half your team is Wildcard. But you got to watch that salary cap, so.
Yeah, and realistically, I mean, that can get, like, if you put good cards in your lineup, you can probably only use, like, 2 or 3.
Yep.
Realistically.
Yep. Because you need to draft 12 fucking players!
Why can't we just use the MSPs from the week? Didn't they usually do that?
Yes.
And that also helped with the objectives. Right?
Not
all of them. Oh, not even?
Not for Stanley Cup. They made the objectives for the Stanley Cup all very basic.
Just don't get it.
Hey, on the plus side, we're due for another Titan, so I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
Brian
gonna
Leach incoming.
Dude, like, think about it. Even that's like there's alumni all the time. Zetterberg, Thornton, like holy fuck, it's just always alumni.
Mm-hmm.
I know Panarin obviously wasn't, but Jesus,
He will be one day, so it's fine.
I mean, I think we can't. Yeah, you're right. We can't. We gotta put our foot down here too, because even the XP path being all alumni is ridiculous. It is. I'm sorry, it is. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm giving. I so if you guys don't know, I have talked about this, but in case you don't know, in December, actually before December, I decided to get a job. Now, I'm a full-time content creator, but I didn't like this game. I didn't want to keep playing. I was bored. So I wanted to get a job, so I had something to do. After Christmas, don't have that job anymore. I'm thinking about getting another one.
For the summer, at least, right?
Yep. That's how bad my time is with the game. I don't feel like playing this. Like, there's just no...
That's the thing, yeah. And it's hard to fake it, honestly.
And, Reek, I have 1 million channel points. What do I use them on?
Do you actually have 1 million?
I have 1 million.
Do you, do channel point predictions? Or, what do you...
Yep.
And you win all the time?
That last one that I won, I got, 300K for it.
Oh, my God. Was it a pack opening?
Yeah. It was the one where I told you to open up the pack for... And, yeah.
That's... Oh, yeah, that one. Jesus.
Yeah.
Well...
I voted the opposite side, and... Yeah. I was one of the only people that got channel points for that, I'm pretty sure.
There you go. See, you're a smart guy.
I think I put 250K on it though.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So I got 250K. I think I got like 400K total back, but like
Still,
150K.
Yeah, I mean that's wild. I gotta.
But
make
yeah,
more
I'm at
options.
918,000, so I'll be at 1 million probably by next week.
And then when you lose a prediction, then you're gonna be broke.
You can only put 250K at a time.
Yeah, then you're gonna lose 3 in a row. GG.
I still have fucking 250K after that, Reek.
Nice math.
Well, if I have 1 million,
Well, you don't have 1 million yet. You said you have 900K, right?
I have 918. Yes.
Yeah, so you're a liar.
I mean, that's fair.
What are your thoughts on Game 7 from last night?
Amazing game.
That was better than Dallas, even. Like, for sure.
It was. Me and my wife watched it.
Dude, when they tied it, I just couldn't believe it. Like, it was like everything was like the perfect storm. Like, I don't know how how did St. Louis not get that out? How did the puck not die in the corner there? It was 12 seconds left. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. When Ehlers missed on the, he whiffed on the shot.
Yeah. When he fanned out, I was like,
oh, it's over. Like,
yeah, 100%.
And then
they made 2 cross-seam passes in a row. Like, how does that how do you let 2 cross-seam passes go through? Like, that is insane.
It was good hockey, though.
Oh, it was amazing. And I was really, after they tied, I was really rooting for Winnipeg. I'm sure you probably did too, right?
Yeah, I wanted Winnipeg to win. Even though I had Sonny, I wanted his card to go up, but like...
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, that was an insane game.
I got every first round right, by the way.
I got all of them right except for Tampa. That was the only one I got wrong.
I went back on my video because like I had predicted each series in that.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "You're a fucking idiot. You don't know anything about hockey." Got them all right.
Yeah. No, that was smart.
So the one guy was like, "Why did you pick the #1 team in every one?" I didn't, by the way. Like I had Florida over Tampa, and I had the whatever, right? But I got all of them right. Right. So.
Oh, in Colorado, I
had
winning. So I actually got 2 wrong.
You suck.
Shut up. I had Edmonton in 7, and they won in 6. I had Washington in 5. I got that right. I had Toronto in 6. I got that right. Okay. I had Vegas in 6. Yep. I'm a smart guy. But my final 4, unfortunately, Colorado's not going there, so.
I have Toronto winning the East and then Winnipeg winning the Cup. So that's not going to happen, but...
That's crazy, imagine, though.
That'd be sick.
So...
Everyone's like, Gary Bettman's not going to let that happen, idiot.
I hear people say that. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that makes no sense. Like, he doesn't care, actually. Like, I don't... I mean, I guess maybe he probably would prefer American teams to win, right? But, like...
Sure, but, like...
He has no...
Like, oh, the Leafs have a chance to win the Cup. I better stop them.
Yeah, I mean, come on. That's just foolish to say. That's very foolish to say. So let's talk about round 2. I mean, we can start making some predictions on it, honestly. Like, who do you got Florida-Toronto? Who's winning the series? Not just tonight. Who's winning the series?
I have Toronto, and I think I said Toronto in 6 or 7.
Damn.
Yep.
You think this is it? They're finally gonna go to the conference finals?
I think they're finally gonna move on, only get stunned in the finals.
That would be just unbelievable, though. That would hurt so many Leafs fans.
That'd be fine. No. You know, I was told on Twitter when Toronto lost in the second round to Florida, I made a tweet saying, "Hey, Leafs fans, let's say you steamroll Tampa and you do it and you finally make it to the second round and you lose to Florida in 5 games. Are you still going to consider that season a success?" And you know what they told me?
Yes.
It was like 80% of Leafs fans in the poll said, yes, that's a successful season. So I don't want to hear it.
I mean, I don't know how it is. I'm sorry. For how many years they've made the playoffs in a row, honestly, making the finals would be an achievement. Not even the conference finals. They got to make this. They got to have an appearance in the finals. They do.
Yep.
So you got them in 6.
Florida in 5, maybe.
You got them in 6. Toronto, you said.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
I got Florida in 6 personally. I just feel like Florida, like it just seems like until they're beat, I can't really bet against them. I mean, they've been in the finals 2 years in a row, right? So.
Yep.
They've run the East.
Again, I hate to say it, but it's like the Wings at the end of the 2000s there. Like, Detroit made it to the finals in round 1, or in 2008, won the Cup. 2009, they lost in the finals. In 2010, are you going, yeah, there's no way Detroit's doing well this year?
Yeah, but I mean, did they lose in round 1 or 2 in 10? I forget who they lost to. Detroit.
I don't remember, man. That was fucking 20 years ago.
Was that San Jose or was that 11? They played them.
That might have been 11. I'll pull it up.
Because 11, they came back from 3-0, right?
Yeah. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, that hurt.
I remember watching that. I was crazy when they forced Game 7. I was like, holy shit.
They're in round 2 the San Jose.
In 10.
Yeah.
That was not the 3-0 one, right? Obviously.
No.
Damn, so they played 2 years in a row.
And then
So
10 and 11.
I know 12 they played Nashville, right? I think, right? Or was it 13? I don't know.
Playoffs. Yeah, that was the 3-0. And they came back.
In 11, right?
That was the second round, though.
It was, yeah.
Yep.
So we'll see. I mean, I think Florida's going to get it done, though. As long as they're somewhat healthy, I think they're going to win, personally. And they look pretty good against Tampa, so...
Bro, Rafalski was still on the team in 2011? Holy shit.
That's probably his last year, right?
You gotta think. Like,
That's
holy...
like-
no,
that's
he... Oh, wait, that's weird. Why did he do that? That was his last year in the NHL.
But he
2 years
played-
later, he played in Florida on the Everblades in the ECHL.
Okay. He doesn't want to give it up.
Yeah, like...
I mean, that's like Chelios. Wasn't he like 45 playing for the Wings?
Yeah, but he was still good.
Was he, though? Was he actually still good?
I mean,
you remember better than me. I mean, I didn't really watch hockey at that time.
well, he played for the Thrashers in his final year.
Yeah, I don't like remember that at all, to be honest.
But like, as a part of like the Cup, he was all right.
He was solid.
Yeah, the 09 Cup run, he didn't do anything.
He didn't really play, it looks like. Did he?
No. One sec.
He only played 6 games in 08,
Yeah,
09.
no.
That's just like funny.
That's-
Like Chris
okay,
Chelios.
well,
Chris Chelios
I
is
don't-
not playing. Like, it was just funny.
Played 6 games of what?
Yeah, I
In the
wonder,
playoffs?
yeah, in the playoffs.
Oh, I was gonna say because in the regular season they only played 28.
Yeah. I wonder like what games he was playing. Probably the early rounds. I doubt he played a finals game, right?
Yeah, you can pull that up.
OneMyNHL.com, so I'm getting a little bit too lazy for that.
Yeah, but you just click on game logs.
Even here on NHL.com,
Yeah.
and you can't see playoffs.
It's like you don't know anything, my man.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like you don't know anything. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about? before
Yeah,
we
yeah.
my friend?
The other rounds. The other series. Edmonton, Vegas. What do you think of that?
Edmonton.
I think Edmonton's
6.
gonna win as well. Yeah, Edmonton. I'll say in 6. Yep, I actually agree with you on that.
Easy.
Carolina, Washington. What do you got?
Washington in 7.
I got Washington in 6. I just hope the Hurricanes lose. I hate them though. I really do. I mean, I always have, but holy, I mean, it just pissed me off. I'm their fans.
You know, Ply's funny.
What's he saying?
Ply's real funny.
What? Why?
Rafalski, Lidstrom, and Cromwell, scary top 3 on D. Bro, like, do you forget who else was on that team? One sec. Let me just tell you here. So you had Nick Lidstrom. He's all right, I guess. Chris Chelios. Meh. Brian Rafalski. Okay, I guess you could give him something. But you ever hear of somebody named Brett Lebda? Yeah. Brad Stewart. Actually, Brad Stewart is pretty solid.
Stewart was alright.
Yeah. But yeah, the Wings like entire roster was like unfair for a bit there.
Yeah. He said I meant it in a good way. No, I think Thrash knew that. Right?
Yeah, no, I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah.
They had Derek Meach,
I don't know who that is.
Jonathan Erickson.
Oh, that's so funny that he was there on then even.
Yep. You know who? Darren Helm was on that team. Fucking, Filppula, Hoodler, and then you also had guys like fucking like Jimmy Howard.
They were just so deep back then. It's crazy.
And then you still had like Draper and McCarty playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Holmstrom was still there. Like,
Oh, I mean, yeah. That's even funny, right? McCarty, that was 08, right? Was it last year?
he played 09.
That's funny. That's actually really funny.
Let's see his fun. Yeah, so that was his final year was 09.
Okay. So you
But,
lost
like-
a lot of guys after 09. Chelios.
I mean,
Hasek, right, was gone too, right? I'm assuming after 09, right? Well, he wasn't even the starter.
I don't think
was
he wasn't on the team in 09.
Oh, really?
I don't think. I think it was Howard and Osgood.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I think.
Jimmy Howard, such a good goalie. One of the more underrated goalies you'll like ever.
He was
Jimmy
solid,
Howard.
honestly. He really was. It's true.
Really good.
Like it looked
Like-
bad at the end, but that's because the Wings were really bad, right?
Yeah, but like he had multiple years of like 9-2-3, 9-2-4, 9-2-7.
Yeah, no, you're right. He was pretty good.
Like that's really good.
and those weren't like the amazing Red Wings teams either.
No, like that's when they start like they
Yeah.
lost Lidstrom and
Yeah.
they lost He had multiple so 1-2. He had 4 years of 2.13 or less goals against.
There you go.
Like that's real solid.
No, it is. It really is. And then the last series, Dallas and Winnipeg.
I think that's pretty obvious.
What do you got?
Winnipeg.
Really? You think
Winning
that's
the cup?
Oh yeah, that's true for you. I got Dallas in 6.
That's nice.
What do you?
Jets in 4.
Okay, enough. Enough. Dallas. Oh, actually, Winnipeg has home ice. I forgot about that. Actually,
Well, yeah, yeah, that's how that works.
they won the President's Trophy. Yeah, I forgot.
You see that Crosby, McKinnon, and Fleury are all playing for Canada?
That's sick, actually.
The fuck?
Because again, they're getting all excited for the Olympics next year. Actually, what it is.
I hope they all get
What? What are you gonna say?
gold.
Okay. If you guys in the chat have any questions or things you want to bring up, this is definitely the time to do it now.
What do you think I was gonna say there?
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. The draft lottery tonight. I don't know. I almost forgot about that. So right now I'm looking at the odds.
Did we not already talk about that?
We didn't really get into who we think's gonna win though.
I said the Islanders.
Well, I didn't get to say it.
You said Detroit.
Well, they can't, right?
Well, they can still win the lottery.
Well, they can't get first.
No.
Okay, so San Jose is 18%, Chicago's 13%, Nashville's 11%, Philadelphia's 9%, Boston is 5th. I have a feeling that either Flyers or Boston are going to win it. I don't know why. I have a feeling one of those teams are.
The video I did yesterday, Nashville won it the most.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting. I mean, actually, it's not surprising. You're third best odds. I don't know why
The only reason San Jose got the first overall pick in my video is because every time another team that, like Detroit or like one of the teams that can't get first one, San Jose automatically gets first.
That's why it's such a good chance for them to win.
Yeah, exactly. They have I think it's an 18% chance, but in reality, it's closer to like a 40% chance.
Yeah.
Because the way that the rest of it shakes up.
Exactly. Please let the Blackhawks win the lottery. If they win this year, they can't win the McKenna draft. So what's interesting, I saw actually about that, though, is that if, yes, they do win the lottery this year, they can still get first next year, but they have to be the worst team in the league next year. They have to be 32. But they can't.
Right, so
yeah, but they
if
can't move up, you know?
Yeah, if they win the lottery, just make sure that there's a team that's worse than them. I sacrifice the Wings, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's time to take Mod from Ply. He gained too much of an ego. Kind of agree, yeah.
You know, the thing is, when it comes to Ply, I only ever hear complaints.
You're honestly not wrong. It is a very true statement. Unfortunately, it's the reality. What team would you not want to see win the lottery if you could choose?
Chicago.
Just, I don't care honestly if they do, but just don't let it be a division team. Like don't give me Flyers, don't give me Penguins, Rangers. God forbid, I would lose my mind.
Yeah. I would love to see Detroit win the lottery. That'd be pretty cool.
You in Detroit?
Dog, it's been a tough decade. Okay.
It actually has. Yeah, I do feel it for you, but it's gonna change at some point.
Maybe. Like, here's the thing. They can't. They've only ever moved down in the fucking draft lottery.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm afraid that a team behind them is going to win again.
Yeah, I hear it. Rangers is impossible, idiot. Okay, Bambi. I can't.
The Rangers can get number 1.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they can. They're 11th.
They can
move up 10 spots. Yeah.
In my sim yesterday, they got it 10 times out of 100.
So there you go. So shut up, Bobert. Maybe you gotta learn the league. Yep. Trust the Hydra plan.
I would hate that too.
Yeah, if the Rangers won, you wouldn't be happy, right?
No, that would suck.
That's what I mean. Like, they don't deserve a bailout. They don't. I don't think
That's
they're
supposed
gonna.
to be Detroit's pick.
Yeah.
It's
Please.
supposed to be Detroit's pick, but
Please just.
shout out to Jake Wallman.
Yeah, that was I saw. Oh yeah, I saw that, right. Like he didn't want to get into it, right? Eicherman about Wallman when it went out.
Yeah,
about him.
I think we already talked about that.
We might have, right? I know we talked about the Larkin stuff. Did we talk about the Wallman stuff?
Maybe I don't remember. Either way, like from what I've heard, and again, I can't get into too much, and I know like, oh, he has an inside source, but like in reality, like the person that I talked to was right about Patrick Kane. Like I don't know if I told you about that, but like they knew about Kane signing hours before.
Right, I think you did. Yeah.
Yeah, like so like the person I talked to works for the team.
Yep.
What he had heard, and again hearsay, Wallman refused to play last year for the Wings.
Really?
When he got hurt, Detroit cleared him. And that he wouldn't come back from injury to help with the playoff run.
That's strange because it's I've seen a lot of people like and someone on Twitter too, like who were saying like they think it's like he had like a substance issue. Do you think that's true or no?
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
I don't. Again, like I can only say like my thought process was the whole trade to San Jose was because of the Rangers thing, right? That all made perfect sense.
Yeah, for sure.
That didn't end up happening. Is that true? Honestly, we'll never know. It just makes the most sense for me.
Yeah, exactly. We'll never know, unfortunately.
But apparently, the reason Yzerman wanted Wallman gone is because Wallman refused to play.
Yeah.
It's a whole
and I wonder
character thing.
Yeah, like he's kind of like a dick, right? It seems like.
Yeah, I guess Larkin. I don't remember him saying it, but I guess Larkin made comments about it last offseason too.
Oh shit! Really? What did he say? Do you remember?
Yeah. Something about they cut the toxicity or something.
Oh my gosh.
I don't remember. I'll see if I can find that for the next pod or something. But someone had mentioned that Larkin made comments about it. So
I heard from a source that Rob Blake might be a target for the Wings. What's a player?
Cool. Yeah, we could use him.
Kane's my favorite player. Will Kane stay in Detroit? He will probably, right, Thrash?
Based on what he said and what Yzerman said, yeah, he'll stay in Detroit. Kane legitimately said, well, it will be really hard for me to take away my son from his best friend. Bro, he's not going anywhere. He's not doing that to his kid. Like,
exactly. It's not, again, he's won before. Like, he doesn't need to, like, it's not like he's chasing a cup.
His best friend is there. He's playing with his best friend. Like, it's...
You know, he's in an American city. Like, everything's fine, you know?
Kane from WWE? Man, I would love to have the Glenn Jacobs, man. Oh, fuck, could you imagine that big body out there playing defense?
Yeah, dude. Wrestlers honestly...
He chokeslams somebody and does his arm thing and fire goes up and they have to re-spread the ice because it all melted.
I like the idea, Thrash. I do. So again, any last questions, guys, before we wrap it up here? If any questions about real-life hockey, HUT, anything like that, ask away. You know, it could be about your favorite team. Could be about, you know, anything like that.
Also, somebody commented on my video. My thoughts on the Wings trading Larkin. He's not going anywhere.
No, he's not.
People are going to keep asking. He's not going anywhere. And if he does go somewhere, the Wings are getting a haul.
I mean, yeah.
Most likely Taylor.
True. True. Is your wig made from real hair? Here we go again. No, it's not a wig, buddy.
Why is your camera so dark?
I don't know, Thrash. I don't know.
I'm just asking the question.
I don't know because I still can't get my new camera to work, and I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I've gotten all these wires. They don't work. It doesn't connect to my computer.
No. You ended up getting a new camera?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
When you have time at some point, we can hop on a call and see if we can help you out.
Yeah, I mean, you could try, but I feel like I've watched all these YouTube videos, and it's just like...
Yeah, but like, I'm not a YouTube video, so...
That is true. You are a human.
I am a human.
Guy lives in the dark and has a window right behind him. It's also cloudy outside, so there's no sun coming through.
Well, yeah, putting blinds over, like, opening the blind, or closing the blinds would make your face pop out a lot more, though.
So it's a good thing, right?
Like, you would want, like, to cover the window, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I can't, obviously, when the AC is on, unfortunately.
That confuses me.
But it's a fire hazard, is it not?
There's an AC in your window?
Yes!
Oh.
Okay, what's this guy saying? Laughing at me does you no good. When you have no respect for people that paid the way for all of you.
Oh my god, is it that one guy? Wait, Reek, is it that one guy?
That's what I thought, Thrash. That's what I thought. It's a window unit, exactly. Isn't it about...
We weren't laughing at you,
no,
by the way.
Definitely not.
We weren't laughing at you. We understand what you're saying.
Yep.
Hey, what they did to squad battles? Bro, yeah, there's no reason to play squad battles.
No, for sure.
It's about shower time? No, I took one a few hours ago.
Thoughts on a Corey Crawford card? That'd be cool, but I don't think they have his rights, right? I don't think.
I don't think so, but hey, they're just putting people into the game randomly anyway.
Yeah, I mean, who knows, right? Maybe we'll see Datsuk in a second, right?
Also, yeah, Adam Lowry got credit for the goal last night. Let's go.
Yep, 96 overall. We love to see it.
Love that. Glad I made him.
Yep. Dude, I mean, we were 1 second away from that card being 95. That's it.
That's funny, eh?
And now he could get to 99. He really could. Thoughts on a
Give him
champs?
some more empty netters.
I mean, he's got 2, I think, already, right? Thoughts on a champs card goalie? I don't think they'd ever do that.
If they did it, nobody's playing for it.
Unless it's like a 6'8" goalie. That's legitimately the only way.
Even so.
And that would just break the game, realistically. You're handing out everyone, basically, a 6'8", 90-something goalie. That sounds so bad.
Y'all think playoff overtime goals should be a +2? No.
No, I don't think so. Because I feel like...
My game crashed again.
Really? Maybe it's like a PS issue or something, because it hasn't happened to me. It's strange. Will they change squad battles next year? I mean, probably, right?
Will they do anything next year?
Will there be a game?
Yeah, we're unsure of that.
It is a PS issue. Sasha, you are an Xbox. How would you know if it's a PS issue? You don't own a PlayStation.
It's happened to me 2 times in the last month, and both of them were right now, so I don't know.
Yeah, so they, because I know, he says.
It's like on Xbox, you have the stutter issue, but it's not on PlayStation, right?
Oh, you don't? That's not an issue on PlayStation?
No.
That's really weird.
Yeah, I don't. It's weird that both games are supposed to be the exact same, but they play differently.
Yeah.
It's always been like that.
Huh. Will there be an NHL plus GTA collab when GTA 6 drops?
Yes.
How would they work that, Thrash? Oh.
I can't tell you what it is yet, though.
Okay. I'm
part of it, though.
Oh, you're in it. I mean, no, that wouldn't be your first appearance in a video game, right?
That's correct. And did you know that I'm in Love with Your Dead Grandmother is getting a Battle Royale game?
Battle?
It'll be on PlayStation coming soon.
Royale. Are you going to play it?
I think I have to, because what the fuck does that mean?
I mean, what does that mean? My Xbox doesn't stutter. I don't know. Mine does.
I've never had a stutter issue on PlayStation myself anyways. Maybe it does happen for others, but yeah, I've never had the issue.
Yo, chat, I have about 3086 overall sitting around. What can I do with them? I don't know. What can you do with them, Thrash? Like, honestly, I don't even know. Guess gamble, right?
You can turn them into 84 overall Team of the Weeks. You're welcome.
He said you're welcome. Add building like in Fortnite. That's not a bad idea.
Do something, please. At this point, like, give us 2 different fucking modes to play for HUT. One arcade and one realistic. And let people just do their fucking thing.
Honestly, at this point, yeah. Maybe just bring back old gen. Fuck it.
Yeah, maybe I can win some games on that one.
Because, I don't know. I wonder if, like, that actually... I mean, it definitely affected the player base, right? Like, I'm sure a lot less people are playing the game this year.
Oh, probably.
Right?
I don't remember what the numbers were at this point last year, but...
Yeah. What was your favorite year of HUT? Says Snipe Show.
17, 18, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I'd say for me, probably 17.
Yeah. You know, a decade ago.
Yeah, that's not a good sign, right? We're talking one of the oldest gens. Think about it. I mean, we're going to be in the new gen console soon, and we're talking about a game from...
So I was thinking, because, like, I think it's time to move on from NHL from being my only game in that.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in doing any collabs in Hello Kitty Island Adventure?
For sure. For sure. And
I just think it'd be fun.
What we should do, I think, is we should both get, like, merch, like, merchandise, and get, like, t-shirts, and, like, we could, like, get maybe, like, a mask or something. We could wear the kitty mask.
Did you know that Hello Kitty is actually a little girl and not actually a cat?
See, I've heard that before. Is that actually true, though?
That's what the creator said.
See, like, that is, like... Oh, yeah, they did say that. I remember that, actually. It was like, they tweeted about it, right, or something?
Yeah. No, that was, like, in an interview.
See, that pisses me off, because I don't agree with that. It should be a cat, yep.
Yeah, it's just a little girl, apparently.
Well, I don't claim that. It's a cat. I think NHL 15 or 16 was kind of it. Team of the Year was big, no sets, had the first LG HUT League. Like, I see what you're saying, but at the same time, there was legitimately no way to earn cards back then.
15.
15 is crazy to say.
15 got.
16 was okay, I guess. 15, I don't know about that. That's a tough one for me. 15 to say was good. I can't get behind 15 being good.
It was really funny. That reminded me. Somebody commented on one of my videos and we were having a conversation. They said, did you see the reviews for NHL 25? They're so bad. I went, dog, look at any of the reviews for any of the games.
Remember you did that video last year,
I did a video on it last year where, like, some of the reviews for NHL 14 were worse than what they say about 25, like, or 24.
For sure. 15, all we had was HUT. That was half of the game. No, for sure. That's definitely... I understand why you're saying that, but I still feel like there was not really much in HUT in 15 anyway.
Collections.
Yeah.
Right?
but they weren't like good.
That's it.
Like I just like think about it again. Like, how did you get cards back then? Like you said, like I don't remember low key. Like in 15, like you just had to almost just basically spend money, right? Like essentially.
It is that guy, by the way.
I can ask you a question. Who was number one in 2K6? I was who was number one in 2004. I was who was top 50 in NHL 2005. I was who was born before you guys. I was who was more knowledgeable than you guys. I was a 45-year-old. You guys laugh all you want.
Again, nobody here is laughing at you, man. We are not laughing at you. We are agreeing with you. NHL 2K coming back would be great for the game. It's just they don't want to make that. 2K doesn't want a game, is what we were trying to say.
Yeah, no, exactly. We had monthly
Like, we
playoffs.
want 2K to come back. I think it would be great if there was competition.
Yeah.
2K themselves does not want to make an NHL game.
Exactly, because there's just not enough money in it for them. That's just reality. Like,
Yeah,
what
that's
would be
exactly
the player
what it
base
is.
for them? It would be less than EA, because at the end of the day, that's just how it is. Like, you can say, like, it's so funny. People think, like, if 2K release a hockey game that, oh my god, EA is going to lose their whole player base. That's just not going to happen.
That's exactly it, though. Like, it's not a matter of do we think it would be a good game or not. It's They are not making a game.
No, never. They're never going to. If it doesn't
Like
happen...
He mentioned 989. He mentioned 989 Studios. That is San Diego Studios now. They're not making a hockey game.
No.
Like, it's just not happening.
He said, you disrespect a dinosaur who has been around longer.
We're agreeing with you. So I don't know, man.
We had monthly playoffs too, guaranteed special card. I don't think they had that in 15. I really don't. I feel like it was in 16.
Give us 22 back and tell No Sleeves to shut up and we'll be happy.
What?
What on earth?
What do you mean by that? What's going to be the new event Friday? I don't know. Is it going to be a new event? I don't know.
I don't know if it'll be. It's going to be round 2, probably.
2K had to sell 2K7 at a major loss to try and get a dent in the EA fan base. 2K7 was $20 at launch, if I remember correctly. Okay, that's crazy. I didn't know that was true, if it is true.
That'd be crazy.
989 Sports, it's going to come back because they make the show. Did you know they own people that own them are Sony Entertainment already on Xbox?
Yes. 989 Studios is San Diego Studios. Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, I don't think another company is going to make an NHL license game. I just don't see it.
So, like, the price of getting the license is probably more than what they're going to make by selling the game.
Well, didn't you say they can make a game? It doesn't matter? Or they still have to purchase a license regardless?
They still have to purchase a license.
But they can, though. Like, they're allowed to do that.
But they can, yes. There's no exclusive license. Like, EA doesn't have exclusive rights to make a hockey game.
Right. Is there even another sports team that can compete with each other? What do you mean?
I mean, again, EA tried to do NBA Live again, and that failed miserably over 2K. They tried.
Exactly. And maybe like 2K thinks, like, oh, if they try to do that, then obviously we have no chance, right, of beating them.
I believe 2K is making a football game.
Oh, I think I did hear that. Like, NBA doesn't have an EA.
It's not going to be
doesn't have an EA.
more arcadey, I believe, though. It's not going to be like Madden.
Yeah. That is interesting, actually, when you think about it. Yeah, like, there is no football 2K. There's no MLB EA, right? Like, that is interesting. Or MLB 2K.
Again, trying to break into the market to do that kind of stuff is...
It's expensive, and it's a risk for these corporations. Yep. Like, it's so much risk, actually. No, I only need that. They broke their license and their contract at 2K, which 2K got pissed off because they were never supposed to make NBA Live. That was a contract agreement. Was that hockey could not be made by 2K and that EA could not make NBA Live.
Thank you for watching and listening to Hockey Ultimate Talk this week. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Reek, thank you for hanging out with me. And we will see you guys in the next week for the next episode of Hockey Ultimate Talk, where we're going to be talking about, well, more NHL playoff stuff and whatever comes next here at Hockey Ultimate Team.
Have a good one, guys.